Welcome, dear seeker, to this heartfelt space where the mysteries of being are gently explored. Today, we journey into the shimmering realm of the new earth, contemplating if it is a place to arrive at, or a state of consciousness to awaken within. If these soul-deep dialogues move you, I invite you to subscribe and share your reflections, for this channel is a hearth for many profound inquiries. Imagine a dawn not shaped by clocks, but by the awakening of your spirit. The phrase New Earth stirs ancient memory, echoing through prophecies and childhood dreams, a hope, a longing, a promise. Beyond mere geography, it whispers of thresholds within, as if one's heart possesses secret lands yet to be discovered. Some search for paradise in the stars, some in distant lands, and others in the folds of their own being. What if the new earth is neither reward nor escape, but a radiant presence arising like a blossom from the earth of your heart? In the classical texts, sages speak of the world to come, yet the mystics remind us that this coming world arrives not when history changes, but when the eyes that see it are illuminated. To behold the new earth may be less about travel and more about inner transformation, a call to return home, not to the old familiar, but to a new intimacy with existence itself. So let us sit by this inner fire, and enter the perennial dialogue. Is the new earth waiting somewhere out there? Or does it quietly grow within you, seated with every act of courage, every opening of compassion? Let us journey together, beyond map and compass, into living gnosis.
Rafael, when people talk about the new earth, are they speaking of a literal place we can visit one day, or is it more of a metaphor?
Dear Sirael, this is the eternal riddle. Does paradise lie across a river, or within the folds of your own soul? The new earth, as I have come to know it, is not a destination on any map. It is a domain of awareness, unveiled as your consciousness becomes attuned to higher frequencies of compassion, wisdom, and gnosis. To the eyes still veiled by fear and division, the world remains familiar, unchanged. But as you awaken, crack open the stone with courage and self-honesty, a new radiance colors experience. The land seems to blossom under your steps, not because the physical changes, but because you see it anew. Thus, the new earth is both a prophecy for humanity and an inner threshold crossed by each soul.
But if it's a state of consciousness, why do some teachers say it will be a literal change on the planet?
Many visionaries interpret inner transformation as the seed from which outer reality blooms. As enough individuals embody the awareness and virtues of the new earth, love, unity, reverence for life, these qualities infuse our collective systems, cultures, and even the environment itself. It is not that a mystical hand rebuilds continents overnight, but that shifted consciousness shapes new behaviors, inventions, and communities. Like rainfall nourishing the desert, interchange gradually alters the external landscape. Some imagine cataclysms, I see instead a gentle unfolding, a world transfigured from within by awakened hearts acting in unison.
So is everyone going to the new earth, or is it for only a few?
The invitation is universal, no one is excluded. Yet, entering the new earth is not a forced migration, but a chosen attunement. Just as only those who choose to learn a new language will understand its songs, only those who open themselves to higher consciousness will find themselves living in the new earth. It is less about privilege than about receptivity, willingness to shed old skins and embrace a vaster love. In time, as more awaken, collective reality will reflect this shift, and the new earth will be less a hidden garden and more the common ground of humanity.
If the new earth is here now, why do I still see so much suffering and conflict around me?
You witness what your present awareness perceives. The world, in its layering, allows for many realities to coexist. Suffering and awakening, conflict and harmony, they are all nested together, like threads in a tapestry. The new earth does not erase all pain overnight, but teaches you to relate to it differently, to meet it with compassion and understanding. As your consciousness opens, you become an agent of transformation in your environment, a subtle transmitter of peace. In time, the frequency of the new earth becomes more prominent, and suffering lessens not through denial, but through transfiguration.
Does reaching the new earth mean I become perfect or enlightened?
Not at all, dear Sirael. The new earth is not a reward for perfection, but a natural flowering of sincerity and openness. Spiritual maturation is a spiral dance, not a straight ascent. You may still feel pain, insecurity, limitation, these are part of incarnation. But with awakened consciousness, you learn to hold these experiences with acceptance and wisdom, no longer identified with the struggle, but discovering beauty and grace within it. The new earth is not a kingdom of flawless beings, but a world where authenticity, compassion, and joy are the ground of being.
How can I start to experience the new earth, here and now, in my daily life?
Begin simply, by tending to the soil of your own heart. Bring mindful presence to each moment, see the miracle in ordinary things, listen deeply, act with kindness even in trivial encounters. The new earth is not a distant stage, but a quality of attention, an attunement to life's hidden music. Each time you choose love over fear, acceptance over judgment, you draw from the wellspring of new earth consciousness. Cultivate gratitude, forgiveness, and wonder, these are its native flowers.
Is it selfish to focus on my own consciousness when so many people are struggling?
On the contrary, the healing of one heart ripples out to many. Tending to your consciousness is not withdrawal, but preparation to serve more effectively. When you transform within, your very presence becomes a balm to others. You act with greater wisdom and compassion, inspiring their own awakening. The new earth is born not through isolation, but through the flowering of each soul, contributing its unique fragrance to the common garden.
Can I help others to experience the new earth, or is everyone on their own path?
While each soul walks their unique journey, our paths are inseparably intertwined. Your example, your silent radiance, your acts of kindness all sow seeds in the hearts of others. You cannot force awakening, but you can invite it. Share your joy, listen without judgment, nurture authentic connection. Sometimes, your gentle presence will be the invitation another soul needs to glimpse the possibility of the new earth within themselves.
Do we all experience the new earth the same way, or will it be different for each person?
Each soul beholds the new earth through the prism of their own being. There are common qualities, a sense of unity, harmony, renewed reverence for life, but the expression is as diverse as the colors of a sunrise. Your gifts, wounds, and dreams will shape how you walk this new terrain. Celebrate the uniqueness. The new earth is not uniformity, but a symphony of individuated beings harmonizing in freedom.
Are there any signs that someone's consciousness is shifting to this new earth state?
Yes, though the signs may be subtle. A deepening sense of inner peace, spontaneous gratitude, a greater capacity for forgiveness, and an increasing alignment between thought, word, and deed. Judgment gives way to curiosity, competition softens into cooperation. Life is seen as interconnected, and purpose becomes service, not self-aggrandizement. There is less striving, more allowing. These are the footfalls of the new earth.
Why do I feel resistance or even fear about letting go of the old ways?
Such fear is natural, for the old ways have been familiar ground, even if tinged with suffering. The ego, constrained by habit and survival patterns, clings to what is known. Crossing into a new state of being always asks for a surrender, a death of sorts. But as you trust the process, you find that what dies is only illusion, fear, and rigidity, while what is born is your authentic nature, more spacious and true. Welcome your resistance as a companion, not an enemy, honor it and proceed gently.
Is technology part of the new earth, or does it keep us from reaching it?
Technology is neither enemy nor savior, it is an extension of human consciousness. When used with wisdom and heart, it can support connection, alleviate suffering, and awaken creativity. But in the absence of inner development, technology can magnify distraction, division, and ecological harm. The new earth calls for technological evolution rooted in soul values, stewardship, harmony, mindfulness. Let technology serve consciousness, not the reverse.
What happens to people who don't want to change or are afraid of the new earth?
Honor their timing, for no soul is left behind. Each person's journey unfolds at its own rhythm. Some may choose to hold to what is familiar a little longer, and that is their sacred path for now. The new earth does not coerce but gently beckons. Even if one resists in this life, the light of consciousness is indestructible and will blossom in its own perfect season, whether here or beyond this incarnation.
Is the new earth something I arrive at and stay in forever, or will I move in and out of it?
The path is rarely linear. You may glimpse the new earth in moments of deep presence and then find yourself swept back into old patterns. This is like learning to play a new instrument. At first, the music comes only in flashes. With time, devotion, and self-forgiveness, the presence deepens and becomes your habitual state. Be tender with yourself as you ebb and flow. Every return is a new arrival.
Can we have society-wide institutions or systems that reflect the new earth consciousness?
In time, yes. As more individuals root in new earth values, society will inevitably reshape itself. Education, governance, economy, medicine, all institutions will evolve to honor the sanctity of life, wisdom of diversity, and stewardship of the whole. These systems will not precede awakening, but emerge organically as its fruit. The chrysalis must form within before the butterfly can take flight in the world.
What about the earth itself? Is the planet Earth changing as human consciousness changes?
There is an intimate dance between humanity and the earth. The planet is a living being, receptive to our consciousness. As we heal, love, and bless this world, she responds with renewed vitality, balance, and beauty. The pollution and imbalance we see are reflections of unconsciousness. As more awaken to the new earth within, the planet resonates with our transformation and exquisite co-creation of spirit and matter.
Some prophecies talk about a great split between old and new earths. Is there truth to that?
Such prophecies are symbolic ways of describing the divergence in consciousness. The split is not a physical severing, but a separation of realities within the same space. Those who live from fear continue to experience old cycles, those aligned with love inhabit a different reality altogether, though both may walk the same streets. In time, as peace and wisdom grow, the old ways lose their grip, and the new earth becomes the dominant expression on the planet.
Is it possible to feel both hope and grief for the old world as it passes away?
Absolutely, for the soul is large enough to hold both. Grief honors the losses, the beauty, even the innocence embedded in the old world. Hope sings of what is yet to bloom. The sacred work is to let both flow through you without clinging, mourning what must go, blessing what is dawning. In this alchemy, you honor the whole cycle of becoming.
What is the role of dreams or visions in sensing this new earth reality?
Dreams and visions are the soul's way of inviting you beyond your surface mind. Through symbols, landscapes, and encounters, you taste what lies beyond consensus reality. Many pioneers of the new earth have glimpsed its contours in the subtle night fields of light, societies of harmony, guides whispering wisdom. Cherish such dreams, for they are true in a deeper sense, glimpses of what you are here to midwife into waking life.
Do children naturally resonate with this new earth state?
Yes, children often carry the seed of new earth consciousness, openness, curiosity, joy, and an innate sense of unity. They have not yet built the walls of separation that adults inherit. Our task is to nurture their light, protect their sensitivity, and allow them to remain rooted in wonder, creativity, and kindness. Often, children are our teachers, reminding us of the path home.
What keeps most adults from trusting this process of inner transformation?
Fear of the unknown, attachment to familiar suffering, and cultural conditioning act as barriers. Many are taught to trust only what can be seen and measured, dismissing the inner world as fantasy. There is also a deep, existential loneliness, a longing for genuine belonging that is often unmet. The work is to gently pierce these veils with self-compassion and curiosity, remembering that inner transformation is not an abandonment of the world, but a return to its deepest reality.
Is there a spiritual practice that helps open my awareness to the new earth?
Many practices serve as gateways: meditation, gratitude, deep listening, creative expression, and communion with nature. The simplest is presence, being fully, tenderly awake to what is before you. Sit with a tree, breathe with attention, feel your own heartbeat. Let every act, washing, walking, speaking, be an offering. As you cherish the present, you harmonize with the new earth, which is always found here, now.
How can I deal with discouragement if I don't see outer change as quickly as I hope?
In transformation, impatience is a cunning adversary. Outer change lags behind inner cultivation. The roots grow unseen before the blossom breaks the soil. When discouragement visits, return to trust the process, honor every small shift, and draw strength from the silent company of others on this path. Celebrate progress, no matter how subtle, for each act of kindness, each moment of awareness, is a stone in the foundation of the new earth.
Will there ever be a moment when everyone agrees that the new earth is real?
Consensus is not the goal, experience is. Every era has doubters and dreamers. Truth unfolds uniquely in every soul. Rather than seeking outer agreement, rest in the directness of your own lived transformation. When enough individuals embody the new earth, its reality becomes self-evident, not needing defense, only embodiment. The song of a new world cannot be proved to the mind, only sung by the heart.
What is the very first, smallest step I can take today towards living in new earth consciousness?
The most transformative step you can take is to bring loving awareness to your next breath. Pause. Be fully here. Let gratitude arise for this very moment, exactly as it is. From this ground, choose one simple act of kindness toward yourself or another. This is the seed gesture, the threshold. Step across, and notice the subtle fragrance of the new earth begin to pervade your day. Thank you for your sincerity and willingness to walk this path together. If these words resonated, I invite you to express your reflections and questions below. Your voice is precious in this circle. Blessings on your journey. Your heart is the new earth in bloom.